everyone, how are we? I hope you're doing all well. Just a quick update on the bike, really. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me. It's very windy out today. There you go, slow down. Yeah, hello everyone, just a quick update on the bike, really. You can probably tell I'm still on it. But new fairing has been ordered and a new tank. New suspension has been ordered, and I'm getting Öhlins suspension. By no stretch of the imagination do I actually need Öhlins suspension. But a company in the States has given me, and I put a deposit down on this price, so they're not going to charge me any more. £1,100 for 30mm front fork cartridge kits, and a rear shock, all singing, all dancing. So yeah, and I had a look at getting a Nitron shock and Racetech internals, K-Tech internals, and it was the exact same price. So I thought, for what is the cost on import duty, I could have Öhlins. So yeah, I'm speaking to a fabrication company about front brackets, so I can have some Brembo radial calipers put on the front, and for all intents and purposes it would appear that those are going to be about 200 quid. Plus 500 quid for the calipers. Those are yet to be sorted. And talking to a company about either doing something with the swing arm or upgrading the swing arm, or I found a company that would sell me all the stuff that I need to attach an SP2 swing arm, which, although there's nothing wrong with the SP1 swing arm, don't get me wrong, the SP2 swing arm is generally just better. So yeah, and now I'm coming down here to see if this bike shop is actually open. Let me setting off car alarms. So yeah, we'll soon find out if he is open. There's a bike out, the gate's open. The other bike's out. There he is. So yeah, let's have a talk to this guy. See you on the other side. That's pretty as well. He also knows a guy that does spraying, so I can get that done as well when the new panels come. So yeah, onwards and upwards, on to the next place. because I need a front paddock stand. I do have to admit, I have an ABBA stand, and it's great. I can lift the front wheel with the ABBA stand, but it's one of those things. I don't want to press my fear onto anyone that's buying it, but to lift the front wheel, because this is a V-twin, it doesn't make a flat spot with its pipes, which if it was an inline 4 and it made a flat spot, I could get a front lift for it from ABBA. But because it's not, the only way I can do it is with a strap connected to my rear paddock stand bobbin. But my job being my job, I am exceptionally wary of things being held on by straps. And like I say, I don't want to say that they are a bad company, and I don't want my fear to alleviate into stopping people from buying them, because the stand itself is bloody good, but I'm going to be taking the front wheel and front forks off. So I am slightly worried that for the amount of time that I'm leaving it, the strap will become slack and the bike will fall. If I was really diligent, I possibly would go down and check it every single day. But with the mechanical front paddock stand, which is basically a bit of metal, and anyone that knows what a front paddock stand is knows it is just a large bit of metal. You don't have to do that because it's a geometric lock, and possibly get away with checking it once or twice a week. And because I am that lazy, that is what I'm going to do. Well, I'm not that lazy, I'm just that busy. I mean, even when I'm doing the bike up, I'm only ever going to be able to do it on weekends and the odd afternoon that I have off. Which they don't happen that often. Because that is just the way of things. But yeah, so it's just getting life like that sorted out. I've given myself, including the time that I need to acquire funds, 6 months to do it. Well, till March next year when the season starts. Tanks! Tanks! That's a gunsmith's. It's not just some company that really like tanks or anything. Although even for a gunsmith, it's a bit weird to have a bunch of tanks parked in your front garden. But hey ho. So here we're on. So yeah, so I'm going to this place to see how much they would charge me for a front stand. Hopefully not very much. Also, I'm going to get a price from them on how much to do my forks and stuff. Well, after the debacle of trying to get it into first gear with the engine off, which it didn't like, turned the engine on and it went into first gear quite happily. Because this motorcycle shop for reasons known only to themselves, decided that their shop will be on the side of a large hill. I'm not entirely sure why. So, back to park it in first gear. So, right. Let's get out of here. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Because I am going to go home and enjoy my pasty. Pasties. Yes, I am recording. Good. Shutterbox guys do amazing work. So yeah, they wanted 60 quid plus VAT for the stand. Thanks! Which isn't that bad. Seeing as that, like I said to the guy, the cheapest being able to find them online is about that much. But I'll be giving him a shout at the end, about halfway through the month, to order it or not. So what I'm going to do is I will order all the internals that I need. Yay, internals, yay! And the rear shock. Pay the deposit on that. So it's set aside and actually mine. Because, yay, internals!